from the blog cleverlychanging.com.
Hello. So I wanted to go live and kind of talk a little bit about homeschooling. I have been a homeschool mom for about 6 years, and I have a homeschool podcast called the Cleverly Changing Podcast. Hi. So today we're talking about homeschooling. I know there are a lot of schools that have closed due to the coronavirus, and I know that there are some people who are nervous about homeschooling their kids. So I've been a homeschool mom for 6 years officially. And I just wanted to kind of give people some insight about homeschooling because it's not a scary thing. And I wanted to let you guys know what I purchased to keep my kids occupied and also happy, because I think not being in school can cause a lot of anxiety, especially because of why they're out of school. So we all know that there have been some truth about what's going on with COVID-19, but there's also been a lot of scary things that have been shared. So I wanted to kind of just ease some of those fears for parents who are home with their kids and want to take advantage of those moments and teach them. So my thing is, when you're homeschooling, keep it fun. You don't want to push your kids too much. The number one rule is to be patient. To be patient, listen to what they want to do, and adapt. So if you have a home that is near a library, go and check out some books now, because you don't know if the libraries are going to close or not. I know in my area, a lot of the museums have closed, and that's one of my favorite things to do with my kids. So one of the things that I did, I went to Michael's and I had my kids make a list of the things that they wanted to do, and we went and purchased some science kits and some other things that they would enjoy. So I wanted to show you all what I actually purchased so that you can see that. All right, so I'm going to start with this kit right here. This is a discovery kit, and one of my daughters picked it out. It is called Prehistoric Slime Gloop Dig. Prehistoric Slime Gloop Dig. So you want to keep it fun. Clearly, this isn't going to be some hard fact science. It's going to be slime and fun, and it has some dinosaurs in it. This kit was at Michael's on clearance for only $4.97. And it originally cost $20. So that is an excellent buy. So if you look in Michael's clearance section, you should be able to find some things that your kids will enjoy. Hi. So we're just talking about the things that I've purchased to keep my kids occupied. They've been homeschooled all their lives, so this isn't necessarily new to them, but they've been going to co-op 3 days a week. And so they were like, oh, they were so disappointed that co-op was closed because they've come to enjoy it. So what I've decided to do was make it a fun time where they can learn and also have fun. So what I'm showing now is a science kit that we found on clearance at Michael. It was only $4.97. That was a price drop from $20. So it's a really good deal. We got some other science kits that I want to show you as well. And all right, so this is the next science kit. This is magnetic putty, and this is at Michael's it was buy one, get one half off. So hi everybody that's coming in. Okay, so hi everybody. I wanted to just kind of show you some of the things that I bought. These are some stem kits that Michael sells, and they're buy one, get one half off right now. And this is the magnetic putty. Here's the thing. One of my daughters, she let me know, she was like, Mom, these science kits aren't really going to teach me a lot about science. So I said, yeah, it's not going to teach you a lot about science, but you can always look up on Google and use the internet to find more information about the kit, why the kit works the way it does, what's the significance of it. So she's going to also do a report on magnetism, and the properties in science that make something magnetic. So you can use these kits and kind of build off of them. The first one was $12.99 and the second one was $6.49, I think. So again, they're buy one, get one half off. This is the second kit that we bought. This is hydrophobic substances. And my kids are in 6th grade. So these are kits that you can do with your child. And, they come with instructions, and this is science magic. So if your kid, regardless of whether they're a boy or girl, this is something that's pretty unisex. And if you have multiple kids, this is something that they can all get together and look and learn from. So again, I talked about how you can have them maybe do a project on it. This is hydrophobic substances, so they can look up the word hydrophobic. What makes something hydrophobic? You can look up worksheets on Pinterest. Pinterest is great for all kinds of activities and crafts and projects that you may want to do. But these are just some kits that I found at Michael's that were inexpensive. Again, these two sets were buy one, get one half off. And I let my kids pick which ones that they actually wanted. I also got some T-shirts because I figured what better time to tie-dye something. So I got them some T-shirts at Michael's. At Michael's, the T-shirts for the youth, for kids, are 3 for $9.99. I don't know if that's regional, but I know in my area, they're 3 for $9.99. And we have a tie-dye kit. So we're going to do some tie-dye shirts, because why not remember this time? I know our schools are out for 2 weeks. So utilize this time to make projects, something memorable. You can also get some canvases and do some artwork that you can put in your house. So that's just some of the things I got, some of the art kits. I also got a calligraphy set. And I got this because my kids like to draw, and I've been wanting to learn calligraphy. And here's the thing. You can definitely give your kids activities, worksheets, and stuff like that, but it's so much more fun when you're doing it with them. And you're letting them know that this is something that you enjoy. When they see you enjoying it and not getting frustrated, they're most likely to enjoy it as well. And so I got this calligraphy set, and then I got this from the Five Below. So this was $5, and we got it at Five Below. So Five Below also has journals. They had a lot of great stuff and a lot of projects. You can also get some games. Hi. So we're just talking about what to do with your kids if your kids are out of school. Hi. So this is just one of the sets I got at Five Below to keep all of us learning something new, practicing, trying different things. So this is something I wanted to try, and my kids were like, yeah, Mom, I'll do that with you. So don't just think of, what can I give them or what TV show can I put on for them. Actually, participate and do things with your kids. Hi, Chauncey. So here's, we got some paint because we plan to do some art sets. This is actually fabric paint because I'm going to let them decorate their shirt. We're going to do some tie-dye stuff. And I also got another project. So my mom actually gave them crochet needles, and they've been wanting to learn how to crochet, but I haven't necessarily, I showed them once, but I didn't put a lot of time into it. So I do know how to crochet, and I figure, hey, 2 whole weeks with my kids, why not teach them something new? So we're going to actually go over how to crochet. We're going to revisit that, and they all have crochet needles. That's something that's very inexpensive that you can buy. It keeps you occupied. You can even put on a movie while they're crocheting, And on Netflix, if you have Netflix, even if you're just looking at YouTube, there are a lot of documentaries, especially like National Geographic documentaries. So those are some of the things that I recommend that you do with your kids. The next thing that we got some cookies. So if you want to bake with your kids, that is a great way to occupy your time and cook with them. You know, get out some recipes and, you know, go and get the supplies now before the stores close so that you can make the most of the time that you have with them. You don't want to feel frustrated, and when you don't plan, that's what makes things frustrated. So plan to do some activities, cook together. You can have some educational movies set aside. There's even, if you go to my Facebook page, I'm sharing some free or low-cost resources on my blog that you can do with your kids. My blog is cleverlychanging.com. My Facebook page is facebook.com/cleverlychanging. And you can see what are some free and low-cost online resources that you can go to help educate your kids. There are 2 websites that I absolutely love. And one of those sites is MobyMax. So if you don't, like if you're working from home and you need your kids to have a self-paced activity to be occupied, MobyMax is one of those resources that you can sign up for free, and it's actually educational materials that follow your kids' age group. So if you, whatever grade they're in, you can actually give them activities if the school hasn't assigned work for them to do. Some schools definitely have, but some have not. So utilize that time if you need to kind of work while they are doing a lesson. MobyMax is one of those resources that will allow you to do that. Another free resource is Discovery K-12. That is different from just K-12. So the website is discoveryk12.com, or you can just type Discovery K-12 in Google, and that's another online free resources that will give your kids some guidelines. What I like about it is all the subjects are represented. There are science experiments that you guys can do together. There are art projects. So if you have a kid who's really into art, give them paper and pencil. So you give them things that they can do, different activities that they actually enjoy. So Discovery K-12 is one of those resources that I've used in the past that I love. I especially love their science projects as well as their science projects and art projects. So they have they've gone onto YouTube and they found science projects that are easy. They show you step by step what to do, and I often do them along with my kids, because sometimes when you're with your kids and you just say, hey, I want you to do this and this and this, it's like it makes them kind of not want to do it. But when you participate and do it along with them, they feel like you're invested, they're more apt to listen, and it'll kind of reduce that stress in some ways. So that's just a couple things that I wanted to share with you guys. Again, Michaels often has a coupon. So if you go to their website and you go to coupons, they usually have like a 40% off one regular price item. So if you want to get art supplies, if you want to get some science kits, again, I showed this science kit was on clearance for only $4.97. Get them some activities. Go around the store, find some things that they can do, get some stuff for them to do outside. Get a ball, like Five Below is a great place to find balls and all kinds of things for you guys to enjoy together. But don't keep your kids cooped up in the house, because that is what is going to cause stress. If you are near like a basketball court, if you're near a tennis court, go to those places and have fun. Let your kids be outside so that they don't feel stressed by being in the house and being out of school. So again, you have 2 whole weeks to kind of figure things out what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to live stream some of the classes that I share with my kids. Yes, so Afropolitan Mom says, I love Five Below. Yeah, Five Below is one of those places where it can be kind of hit or miss, but I love the book activities that they have. They have fun games. Like you can actually get board games and games for your kids to play. I saw like Connect 4. We have a lot of board games already, but utilize those cheap, inexpensive stores if you're going to be home with your kids for 2 weeks or longer, because we really don't know. I know we got a soccer ball so that we can go out in our backyard and play soccer, but definitely take this time to enjoy your kids, enjoy your time together, cook something, bake something, and have fun. But I am going to try to kind of live stream some of my classes with my kids. I'm going to be going over some math concepts, so just kind of stay tuned. And if you go to my site, cleverlychanging.com, I have some free resources. The two I've mentioned on this live are mobymax.com and discoveryk12.com. Those are two that are on the top of my head. Another resource is Brain Pop. I love Brain Pop. When you have a paid subscription, you get more options, but they do have a free some free videos and free options. So whatever like science kit that you've bought or whatever activity you've bought, I recommend that you go into Brain Pop and kind of Google it, or go into YouTube Kids and Google and see what additional videos you can supplement that lesson and activity with. So that's just some of the ways for you to utilize the time that your kids are home. So if you have questions, if you want me to do a specific video on something, definitely you can tweet me if you're on Twitter at cleverlychangin. That's CLEVERLYCHANGIN on Twitter. You can send me a message on Facebook at Cleverly Changing, or you can go directly to my website. I have a list of free resources, free and low-cost resources that you can do with your kids. All right, I wish you guys the best, and we can do this. It's not a time to be stressed, to be scared and overloaded. Let's work together. So parents, if you have an expertise, do a video on it so that parents can kind of tune in and learn something, and kind of, we can help each other out. I know we won't be spending a whole lot of time with various people, but through online and Skype, and we can actually make this a community effort to get through it together. All right, bye everybody, and thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day.
Hi, I'm Elle from the blog cleverlychanging.com, and we are here to show you a new product. The products are called the